It's time to upgrade, not the monitors, but it's time to get rid of these stands and we're going to put them on arms. Let's go. Welcome back to a new episode of AJ Tech, and today we are going to replace our monitor stands and we're going to put them on arms. I know tech related wise, this is just simply, well, we're just adding things to the desk. So it's tech related, it's what we're going to do. So let's improve this. Gets a little bit more space back from the desk. So, for the time being, we're gonna fast forward because I'm not gonna demonstrate on how to build these, but we're gonna kind of, well, maybe I'll throw some in there. But let's get right to it. First things first, of course, is detach the monitor here. See right here on this old bulky stand. And for the instructions, you wanna make sure this is the right fit. Otherwise, we'll have to send it back to Amazon. And this was actually on the Amazon Prime deals this past week. First time I spent a lot of money on Amazon thanks to Prime deals. There we go. It's kind of fine with the plastic here. But I think just by looking at it, oh yeah, they're going to do nicely. So what we're going to do is we're going to unscrew these 4 screws here. We're going to mount this back plate on so that way once we begin the process of building the arms, we're going to slide this into the arms. All right, now that we got both monitors with the mounting plates, and as you can see, taken down, now it's time to build the arms. Let's go. Now for this step, it gives you 2 different options. You get the C-clamping mounting option, or you can do a grommet mounting, which basically you're drilling the mount into the desk. We are going to go for the C-clamp style because I don't feel like drilling it into my desk. So, minus the drill. That's the option we're going to go with. All right, so for this, we're going to need an Allen wrench from the package F. So let's go ahead and get these 2. There's 2 different sizes, so I'm not sure which one's F1 because it just says package F. Figure it out here in a moment. So we're going to need, of course, the clamping part right here. And then looks like we are going to need the arm bar itself. So per the instructions, it's going to go something along this line to form the clamp for the desk. And I need to get 2 screws of E1. So let's get that together. Okay, so make sure these things are tight. That's a really nice Allen wrench. I love those. Sometimes you get some really nice Allen wrenches in these packages, but it looks like, as far as I'm concerned, that's pretty secure for that plating. Next thing we need is B, and it's going to go right underneath this part here. Looks like that's it right here. Okay, so it's a peel and stick type of deal. Interesting. Okay. So basically we're going to peel this layer and stick it underneath. I guess that helps protect the desk in this case. See if we can get this peel. Oh my Lord. What in the world? There he goes. Always got to find the starting point. And so we're just going to apply it. Like so. It gives it a nice cushion. It really does. Underneath this thing. Kind of forms it around there. That's a nice, kind of a velvety pattern on that thing. And then we're going to move over to, looks like part A. That's going to be this plate here. So how does this work? Like so? Or no, it goes like this, right? Yeah. I don't know which way it's going to go. Does it just sit in there? I'll be honest, that's all it shows me is just that it just sits in there. I am like very dumbfounded by this, but then at this point it's supposed to clamp on the desk over here, so we're going to clamp this on. So I had to pivot a little bit with the new monitor arms. Because of the thinness of the desk, I had to add in a wood block right here, which I just used looks like one of the shelves from the TV stand over here is what I bummed from that I found in the garage. So that worked out fine. Trying to adjust the monitors to where it needs to go. I tried to move it to the corner. Corner wasn't working out so hot, so I decided to center it more over here. So pretty much what we're looking at is, if I keep the chair low enough, fairly comfortable fit under here, even though I kind of wish this part of the desk was just a little bit out longer, for this section here for the tower to be out just a little bit further as well. But overall, I think this is going to look good. Some adjustments, probably some tweakings here and there to get what I feel like will be an ideal fit. But this is pretty much it. This is the monitor arms for my desk setup, and honestly, I like it. It cleans it up. It gets rid of, two of these bulky stands off of my desk and mounts it onto a arm setup. So pretty cool, pretty awesome. Let's take a look behind it real quick. To look behind it right here, kind of see what it looks like here for the arms. It's not perfect, but it's adjusted to where, and again, I'll play around with it a little bit more to find the right adjustment to it. But yeah, pretty cool, pretty standard. Arms here, they're very adjustable. I mean, you could rotate if you want one or vertically, you can do that. But of course, my case, I only got 2 monitors. I'm only going to operate with 2 monitors, and we're just going to leave it as this. So I'm satisfied. I'll put a link in the description below on what arm stand I bought. I don't even know what brand this is. It is, there's a business card in here actually. Well, how about that? It's Huanino? I have no idea. You can pronounce this if you want. There's the information. That's where it came from. This is the brand of monitor arms for this. So by Amazon. It's scanned with the Amazon shopping app to learn more. So if you want that QR right there, scan it right here. Now is your opportunity to scan that to get you one of these if you want to learn more about this. Like I said, we're going to play around with a little bit and see what works, what doesn't. I think it's actually the topper. Probably is. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe out there and take care.